Hi, welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. Videos about breastfeeding. So stay tuned all the way to the end for sure, because I'm going to share a couple of quick tips that I learned along the way that helped me, because I'm still nursing a baby now. So I was asked, oh, does Judah get formula or does he get milk? My cousin was asking me, and since he was born, like, oh, I'm breastfeeding. He was like, oh, I knew it, because that just seems like it's something that you would do. And then he was like, oh, that's great because that's free milk. Then you don't have to put that money out. So my response was, it's free milk as far as not going to the store, but it is costly for us as moms who nurse our babies. I was reading an article and it talked about the amount of calories that a mother who is exclusively breastfeeding, the amount of calories that she burns, which is equivalent to 700 calories a day or more. Nursing in and of itself can be considered a full-time job, which I definitely agree with. They talked about it's as if you are running a 7-mile race in any given day. The first thing that I learned about breastfeeding is you must stay hydrated. Y'all see my face? You have to stay hydrated. One of the first mistakes early on was that I didn't drink enough water. What helps me now, even as I've gone through this process, is I used fruits, and I still use fruits and vegetables to help hydrate my body. My favorites are watermelons and cucumbers. I was drinking like the coconut water and spring water. I had to correct myself and I had to make adjustments and go back to the diet that I had when I was pregnant. You must feed your body. I've experienced too many days where I didn't have enough protein. I didn't take enough protein into my body. It really impacted how I felt physically. Baby was fine. Baby boy was fine. Playing, laughing, everything. He was fine, but I felt depleted. I was running out of energy. But as soon as I ate, the appropriate foods, I felt my body come back. What I like is that I switched from the nursing bras only because the clips can be, sorry, I might have hit that microphone. The clips can be a bit annoying when you're in a hurry. So the beautiful thing about nursing is that you really appreciate, for me, I really appreciate sports bras because they just work so much better. They're more convenient. I didn't experience the return of my monthly cycle for 11 months. So every woman's body is different. There are women who nurse, choose to breastfeed after they birth their baby and their monthly cycle doesn't return for 6 months. Some come back 6 weeks, but some a year. And I was almost close to a year. I, had conversations with other moms to just talk through that, the emotions and all of it. I noticed more tenderness in my breast, and also my milk supply kind of decreased some, like the first 3 days of my cycle, and then it returned back. So what I learned to do, and this is my experience, what I learned to do, and I know that my cycle is coming, make sure I add extra spinach, extra kale to my diet. I increase at least like 2 more bananas each day, maybe some granola, some extra peanut butter. And I'm just speaking of things that the adjustments that I make, for my body during that time of the month. My milk adjusted a degree up or a degree down, depending on what, Judah needed. If he was too warm, then your breast milk will naturally drop a degree, which is mind blowing. In regards to pumping, I use the electric double pump, but I noticed I have really super sensitive skin. And I noticed that the flange that goes around when you connect the pump portion and you attach to use it, it irritated my skin. And then also I couldn't find I couldn't get into a routine. I felt like it was another task, another chore for me, to have to handle something else that I had to do. And with traveling, I don't have to travel with bottles. It's just me. I don't have to travel with bottles. I nursed baby boy in a plane, airport, wherever we go, the mall, in the car, you know, when you're waiting. It just has become convenient for me. Sorry, y'all, I have to take a break. It's time for baby boy to eat. What can you do? Please tune in for part 2.